Hello, this is Mayank and welcome back to the channel. So today we'll talk about a more stock called Rajesh Exports. So this is a quite underrated stock. So don't consider this as a recommendation. This is only for discussing my view on this particular stock. So nothing in the channel is so far has been kind of recommendation. We every time we talk about the fundamentals and the business of any particular stock. So Rajesh Exports also one of those stocks which has a lot of potential, but it's not been recommended by any of the channels or any of the you say the stock experts. Okay, so we talk about what this company does as a business as a whole, and then we'll look into the fundamentals of the stock and some peer-to-peer comparison to see whether why this stock is not being marketed by all the channels and what is the potential of this particular stock. So start with, so this company is into multiple things all related to gold. So when you talk about gold, so there are two kind of things. One who sells the jewelries. So there are companies like Tanishq and there are other kind of jewelries you see here and there, big shops, big brands. So those companies procure gold and they create their ornaments and they sell it. Okay, the other part is who are the what they say processors of jewelry gold. So Rajesh Export is a company which has end to end of related to gold. So they are both into commercial. I mean they are both into sales of gold ornaments. So they have a showroom called Shubh. It's a chain, and they also have something called refinery of gold. So they own the biggest refinery in the world called Valcambi. Okay, so this is the world largest gold refinery in Balerna, Switzerland. So we'll talk about the business here. So they have five different verticals. Okay, so they are basically two different verticals. One is where they sell the jewelries made by the refinery of their own gold, like refineries through gold through their own refinery, to the brand called Soft Jewelers. And they also, since they are the biggest refiner of the gold, so they give it to other companies as well. So that is two kind of business. So now why we are making the video on Rajesh Exports right now. See, as we know, stocks or share market is all about future expectation, right? So Rajesh Exports, they are trying to get into two different business model. So one of them is e-commerce and other is duty-free shops. But the duty-free shops is a different, it's a different type, not like traditional duty-free shops. So what they are trying to do, they will try to they will be selling gold bars. Okay, so normally if you see in airports and all, we see jewelries, but these guys are going to sell gold bars and they are going to put automated vending machine also where they'll be selling gold bars. Now why this is important? Because this company does the refining of gold. So basically they create biscuits as well in their own refinery. So as I told, they have the biggest refinery in Switzerland by the name of Valcambi. So they refine the gold and they create gold bars. So they have the flexibility to sell at the cheaper price compared to other vendors. Not many companies even sell gold bars. So this is a big breakthrough from this company where there are multiple international airports and they'll put vending machines there where they can sell the gold bars, as well as they'll put showrooms which is duty free and they will sell the gold bars which is done from their own refinery. So Valcambi. So this is, for example, REL Rajesh Export Limited would be launching Valcambi investment gold bars of 999 finesse at duty free shops at various airports. So this is like the companies which are pharma companies which have end to end. So what is a backward integration? So this company is a backward integrated company when it comes to domain of gold. So if you try to understand, they own the entire process from refining gold to manufacturing the sorry to creating ornaments of the jewelry and even retailing. So it's end to end. So they have the control on the entire cycle. So this is the reason this particular stock is so important and we need to discuss it. Second thing is e-commerce. Now they will create their own e-commerce as well, where they will be selling the gold jewelries as well as the gold bars. So we can open that and check once. See, they will sell the welcome be gold bars of same thing 999 finesse for different sizes. Okay. and they'll be launching the e-commerce website where they'll be selling some your jewelries as well. Like, so now they're getting into four different ways of revenue. One, they get through refinery, other they get through your so retail chains, third through airport duty free shops where they'll be selling gold bars through their Valcambi refinery, and also they have e-commerce where they will be selling the ornaments as well as Valcambi branded gold bars, right? So there are four different verticals, which, and these two are coming, they are not even there in the business, they are already in the process of launching them very soon. So they have 80 different, they have 80 different brands, like showrooms right now. So they're going to expand it to other parts of the country. Right now they're only in southern state of Karnataka, and they will going to expand the further. So once they expand, their sales will increase. So if you see Tata, Tanishq, so Tanishq have showrooms throughout the country, but these guys don't have. Even they have the refinery, world's biggest refinery with them. They have not expanded that retail business. So now they are going to expand the retail business from one particular state to the entire state. So why they're in Karnataka? Because they have the biggest their unit in Karnataka, Bangalore. So that's the reason they are in Karnataka right now. But the plan is to expand it throughout the country. The shoe brand retailing of their own jewelries, and then they already have B2B and e-commerce and your duty free shop business which is coming up. So considering all the prospect of this particular company, the future looks much more brighter than what it is right now. So we'll go to see other information, right? What they do about us, infrastructure, history, and all those things you can read yourself. So that is not something which I'm going to read from the web. I wanted to point out these things so that you can understand what the company is trying to do and what is the future holds for this. So currently, if you see, currently this company is a 14,088 crore market cap company. Okay, book value is 366 and current price is 477. So they're very close to your book value. They're not so they're available close to your book value. And if you see high low, so the low has been 52-week low, there has been 441. So this was hit during pandemic, so they have not recovered from the pandemic so far. So that's the reason there is a very big potential that this can give a lot of gain in the coming days, because every other company will go down and check. I can go down now itself. So if you see Titan, Bag of Global, Thangamayil Jewelries, all these companies have recovered a lot from the after effect of your COVID-19. But this particular company has not recovered from that. So there is a lot of potential where this company will uh, start growing now. ROC, ROE is less compared to others, but their debt is very less. So debt is only 880 crores, where they have free cash flow of 2,757 crores. It's almost debt free. Debt to equity ratio is 0.08. So this company is it's completely debt free. So the idea now, this company has, so the two things which are important. First thing, this company has not recovered from its COVID-19 after effects. Second thing, this company is expanding into multiple revenue generation verticals, which were discussed before, like e-commerce and your duty-free shops and selling gold bars and expanding the shoe retail chains. So all these three things are coming up in the future. So when these things comes in like reality, their sales number will increase like anything. It's like too fast, and it's also right now available at a very cheap price, considering that they have the price is very less as compared to 52-week high. So these three things works in the favor. Now if we compare with Titan, for example, the market leader is Titan, so it comes through Tanishq brand. So their PE is 195, which is pretty high. Compared to this, their PE is only 15. So you can see the kind of potential these guys can increase. Now why Tanishq is available at 195p? Because the market cap is very huge, 1,35,364 crores. So that's close to 10 times of Rajesh Exports. And why is this? Because Tanishq is mostly like entirely into retail, and they have a lot of chains throughout the country, where Rajesh Exports only limited to one particular state, the retail. So the moment the retail even becomes half of Titan, and their e-commerce and their gold bars, duty free shops, and their refinery, all business adding up, they can grow very fast from here. And there is a lot of potential from PE perspective, and there is a lot of potential from the market price, share market price as well. So this is a peer-to-peer comparison with Titan company. Now, if we see the quarterly results, so June quarter was 46,000 crore sales, but September quarter was 1,02,000 crore sales. So this is huge. Now December result will be even big because it was a festive season. October, November, December was a festive season, as well as it was a season of marriages in India, right? And we know how much gold South India holds right now. So consider these three things. The sales in the October, November, December quarter would be much higher than September quarter. This is expected. So their net profit will also increase. So they are slowly recovering post the pandemic. So 272 crore was before pandemic. March 2020 was 152, and then sorry, June 2022 was 152, and then September 2020 was 173 crores. December 2020 will be much higher than this. Now, if you see the balance sheet of this company, so it was sales was 31,000 crore in 2013. 7 years from now, 7 years from then, the sales is 2,36,000 crores. So it's close to 6 to 7 times, 8 times. Yeah. So it's close to 8 times is the sales in the past 7 years. So it's doubling every year, right? And then if you see net profit, so it was 453 crores, and then it reduced here, and then it's been increasing every year. So it was if you skip the 357, it increased to 655, 1069, 1244, 1266, 1292, and then reduced to 1206 because it was a COVID thing, and then it's 99913 net profit is trailing 12 months. And considering this quarter should be good, this will increase, this will almost match this number, March quarter number for sure. So all these things together makes this stock a very good prospect to buy because it's available at a very cheap price. I'm telling you repeatedly because all the stocks in this domain have moved much higher than what their pre-COVID level. This is the only stock which is lagging behind, and also the fundamentals, current fundamentals are very good, and future plans also looks very good. So three factors, everything is working in the favor to invest in this stock right now. But I'm saying again, it's not a recommendation, it's just my own thought and ideas behind it. So you do your own research, go through the website, read whatever you can, understand whatever you want to understand. If you have any queries, you put in the comments, I'll try to answer there. And do your own due diligence before you buy the stock. Now one more important thing I want to share with everyone is the shareholding pattern. So this company's promoter holds 54%, FII is 17%, and DIRs are 7.45%. Now interesting part is public. So public we can see is 21.5% held by public. Now if you expand the public, we'll see that most of these, out of this 21.5, around 18%, if you calculate it will come around 18.5, about 18.5% is owned by people who are kind of HNIs, or they are in some kind of strong hands, what you say. So only 3% of the stock is available with the retail investors. So as I told in the beginning, this stock is underappreciated, I'll say, and not marketed by the stock gurus or the TV channels or YouTube channels, right? So if there is only public having only 3% of stock, that means you can understand how much nobody knows about this. And since we discussed the potential and the future plans of this particular stock, we can get to know that this has a lot of potential in the future as per the plans, and also the current fundamentals are very good. So yeah, considering the fundamentals and considering the future, this is what is all about Rajesh Exports, and it's also available as very less price, and also results are coming out in few days. So if you, after research, if you find it's worth buying, then I'll suggest to buy it before the results comes out, so that the price doesn't go very high, because this just need a breakthrough where it will break the ceiling and it will start going up from there. So this is all about this particular stock. So if you like the video, please hit the like button, and if you find our content useful, please subscribe the channel and hit the notification bell, and let us know if you have any queries in the comment section, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.